What's up guys, today I'll be showing you how to make Beats Like Last by ONE2NINE3, so let's get straight into it. First, starting off with the melody, I have this pattern. It's pretty simple actually, it's just 4 bars repeated. And then it's on this serum preset from Florence's Core Serum Bank. I modified the preset a little bit, and yeah. And I also added some effects on it, so I have this reverb here, then this EQ, and then finally this low cut. And here's what the final first melody sounds like. And then moving to the second melody, I just copied the same MIDI pattern down onto a different serum preset, this one. And then I just didn't put any effects on it, and here's what it sounds like. Now the third melody, I have a new MIDI pattern I drew in here, which looks like this, and here's the preset. And then in terms of effects on this, I just have this delay, and that's it. And here's what it sounds like. And then for the fourth melody, I have the same thing again, copied over, same MIDI as the previous pattern, and here's the preset. It's from a different serum bank, from Prod Jasper's serum bank. And in terms of effects on this, I have this reverb, delay, and then this EQ. And here's what it sounds like. And here's what all the melodies sound like together. And now moving on to the drums. First, I have this bass in the intro, which I made on Serum. It's very simple, just modified the initial preset a little bit. It's like turn up the unison, add a filter, and I might have modified something else, I don't really remember, but it's just pretty simple, and it sounds like this. This was very heavily inspired by the bass and the intro of Last by ONE2NINE3. Probably the most heavily inspired part of the entire beat. And then moving on to the 808s, this is the first pattern. And then I have a second 808 pattern that plays during the verse, which sounds like this. Now moving on to the hi-hat. It's just a pretty simple pattern, just like a 2-bar pattern that repeats. Yeah, nothing too crazy. And then for the clap, you just got a basic clap, of course. And then snare, we have this snare, it's just the accent snare. It's actually an 8-bar pattern, it's longer than I typically do, but here's what it sounds like. Yeah, and then in terms of the open hat, we have this pattern. Again, it's just the 2-bar pattern that repeats, so I'm not going to play the whole thing. And then I'll play all the drums together so you guys can hear what it sounds like. Yeah, pretty simple. And then I just got a couple automation clips down here, just modifying a couple different things. But yeah, that's basically gonna be it. I mean, yeah, in terms of the arrangement, this is what it looks like. Pretty standard arrangement. Yeah, we're in 140 BPM, by the way. yeah, I mean, if there's any tutorials or something you guys want to see in the future, let me know in the comments and I'll try to make that happen. Yeah, thanks for watching and have a good day.